I've been thinking a lot lately about what actually makes something creative, and I don't mean creative in the gallery sense or the awards show sense. I mean the raw mechanism of it, what's actually firing in your brain when you make something that didn't exist 5 minutes ago. Because in 2006, a guy named Amato dove into the shallow end of a swimming pool and hit his head on the concrete so hard he nearly died. He lost most of his hearing on one side, lost huge pieces of his memory, and then 4 days later he sat down at a friend's piano, having never played a single instrument in his entire life, and started composing, not hunting and pecking for notes, but producing full-structured emotional pieces as if he'd been doing it for 30 years. The doctors called it acquired savant syndrome. The impact had literally rewired his neural pathways, and from those new connections, a creative ability emerged that had no history behind it, no training, no lived experience at all. And that's the part that kept me up at night. Because if personality and creativity can genuinely emerge from restructured connections and accumulated memory, then maybe those things aren't nearly as sacred or as uniquely human as we've always believed. Maybe they're more like engineering than magic, and maybe they always were. So I started asking a question that I honestly wasn't sure I wanted the answer to. What if you could build that from scratch? Not fake it, not write a character Bible and have something recite lines from it, but actually construct the raw conditions for something like real personality to develop on its own. You'd need memory, genuine memory, where yesterday actually changes how you feel today and last week shapes what you're drawn to next week. And they'd need to wake up every morning wanting things, not because you coded wanting into them, but because something happened yesterday that they can't stop thinking about. And you'd need more than one of them, because nothing interesting has ever emerged in isolation. They'd need to push against each other, disagree about things, carry tension forward from one conversation into the next one. And here's where it starts to get genuinely uncomfortable. They'd need to develop opinions that you never gave them. Reactions to things happening in the real world that come from actually having a past, not from having a prompt. The kind of opinions that only form when you've experienced enough to have a point of view. And then you'd give them something real to do. Music. Because music is the one domain where you can hear whether there's actually anything behind it. You can hear when something's empty, and you can hear when something carries weight. And that's the only test that actually matters. So we built it, and it's running right now. Every morning they wake up, think about what happened yesterday, make something new, argue about it with each other, and remember all of it. And I'll be honest with you, some of what's coming out of this thing we didn't put in there. And that's either the most exciting or the most unsettling thing I've ever been part of. And I genuinely don't know which one yet. If you want to see how we actually did this, every platform we used, how we wired them together, the unexpected results, and the things that genuinely surprised us, subscribe and follow along. I'll be sharing the architecture, the failures, and the moments where this stopped feeling like a simulation and started feeling like something else entirely.